Hey y'all, this video right here is strictly for women. A lot. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting these men, first off, get away with shit and just do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't care if you are the main chick or the sideline chick. I don't give a damn. Y'all stop. Because see, these men is out here, a lot of them is smelling themselves. And it's time to get them back trained. First off, let me start off with this. For my females that sit up there and y'all fucking these men, but then y'all at home going without, I have no understanding. I have none. How you gonna let somebody come do random booty calls? Not no one night stand shit. Random booty calls, but bitch, you walking around here broke. You ain't got no dollars in your pocketbook to even buy you a sandwich. There is no understanding with that shit. I got a problem with that. I came across a situation like that about a month ago, and I'm just looking at this bitch. I'm like, is you crazy? Is you crazy? She's sitting up there wanting her a pack of cigarettes, but you scared the ass of the dude that you messing with. Something wrong with you. So I guess you just giving up free pussy for free. No. I'm sorry. I'm not saying be no hoe or no prostitute. But how y'all kicking it and you can't call on this motherfucker for nothing. You got to call up a homegirl for a roll of toilet tissue. Or you got to call a homegirl for a pack of cigarettes. Or you need a ride to the store and you got to call a homegirl. But he didn't drove from his house to yours. You couldn't have called him to come get you. Oh, he can't make no contributions to nothing. But he coming over, you cooking this man dinner. Y'all sitting up there caking, watching movies. You entertaining this man. And he can't do absolutely nothing for you. That's because you have not made it official and initial that he needs to be there for you just as much as you are there for him. That's the reason why you're going through what you're going through. It's time to change the game. It's been a whole lot of women that then made these men pussies, that made them coward. Because, especially in my state where I'm from, it's so many women that would rather take care of one and have a half a loaf. I call them half a loaf ass motherfuckers. They ain't even a whole loaf. They a half a loaf. They would rather have that than not no man at all. Bitch, you crazy. There's no way. A lot of women need to start having more self-pride in themselves, and a lot more women need to start taking their power back. Take your damn power back. You don't have to deal with shit that you don't want to deal with. Why sit up there and be taking care or a half of an ass man, excuse me? Why go through that extra when he's not giving you all the potential? He's not showing you what he could be. I'd rather be with my damn self and be alone than to be with a motherfucker just to say that I got somebody. That it ain't that serious to me. It's not. It's not. That's crazy. That's just like mind blowing. Y'all should have seen me. I just looked at her. I said, you better call that motherfucker that was over there laid up with you last night. I said, bitch, what is you scared for? Because one thing about it, when they ask us about something, they damn sure ain't about to be afraid to ask you for shit. I don't give a damn if you the main or the side. Especially with these the side chicks, y'all need to start taking a stand. Y'all do. No, that it ain't no, you will be his weekend or his Monday through Friday when this motherfucker's at work. They didn't get so slick with it now, y'all. They are getting more than one phone. They're getting more than one phone. They got a phone especially for the side bitch to keep track on her. Hey, and that's the kicker. How you trying to run some shit when you go home to another bitch every day? But that's because it's been allowed. And if we don't change this movement, before we know it, the whole world gonna be sharing fucking men. And that's crazy. That don't make no sense. No, it need to run back to the motherfucking 90s when motherfucking the main squeeze and the sideline bitch was becoming thick as flies. And was kicking it. And when that motherfucker go to put his key off in that dog, he see both them bitches sitting down eating a bowl of popcorn, watching a motherfucking Oprah or Lifetime together, cracking up laughing. These motherfuckers need to start being exposed. Change is only gonna come if we stand up and we change this shit. And only reason why I feel like I'm allowed to say what I'm saying is because I've been on both parties. I'm not shamed up, fucked up about it. I didn't play both sides of that field. But so I also know how it feels to be on both sides. That's exactly why I'm single. Don't nobody have time for that shit. Because that sideline female endures just as much as the main one does. Please believe me. And that main one definitely get the business. You're looking at a conniving, sneaky, snake in the grass ass motherfucker every day. A motherfucker that talk about you like a dog every day. Every day. Every day. Trying to throw a motherfucking petty party with the sideline bitch so the sideline bitch will stay there even longer because this motherfucker's on a power trip and because he likes to have the power and the control over two women when he ain't got his own shit in order. See, these men that wants to have a main one and a sideline too, no, what they need to be is they need to be left the fuck alone. Because before anybody, and this is just all the way around hitting all corners of aspects when it comes down to relationships or whatever you want to call it. Before anybody can love you, they need to know and learn how to love themselves. There's no way a motherfucker can look at you and say that they love you every day when they don't take pride in themselves. Self-pride ain't even gonna make them go there. Loving themselves, they're not gonna be to the point of confused to where they're in the middle. True enough, I can understand you can have feelings for more than one person. But that's because there wasn't no closure to that shit. That's why you still chasing. That's why you feel like you have to have more than one. And it's fucked up because they feel like they're not doing nothing wrong. And I look at it like this. Okay, if you don't feel like you're doing nothing wrong, then you need to at least make sure that both parties, main squeeze and sideline, is taken care of. You best to be cold-blooded in your shit. Because it's crazy. The man in the middle, he wants to have his cake and eat it too. He wants to control the main bitch. And he wants to control that sideline too. He expects for that sideline to wait for him until he gets departed from that main bitch. Don't nobody got time for that. Failing to realize it's an expiration date. It's an expiration date. And when that sideline want to go show her ass or want to go ahead and make the right introduction to that motherfucking main bitch, then he starts shaking like booty meat. No, it ain't no need to shake like no booty meat, motherfucker, because you've had time. Especially when you didn't deal with some shit for 2 or 3 years. It's been motherfuckers that's been living double lives for 10 and 12 that I've known. And it's crazy. Motherfucker have a whole nother family on the other side of town. Like that's just the shit to do. But want to be around when they feel like it. But see, that's because women has lost their power. It's time for us to become a team as one and start putting these motherfuckers in their place. They have to pay to play. Fuck all that. Bullshit. I'm sick of it. I'm just like, ugh. That's why I ain't got time because I'm crazy and my nerves is too bad. They way too bad. And it just kills me with these men. They'll sit up there and they'll talk about the main one. They then sit up there and then had kids with this motherfucker. Or they'll sit up there and talk about them and they've been fucking with them for 4 and 5 years. You say this, it's like the motherfuckers say the same repeated, beat down ass story repeatedly over and over and over. Oh, that bitch is trifling. Oh, I won't leave her because of the kids. I kind of fear for her to be with the kids by herself. She don't give a fuck about no kids. I don't trust her. I watch her how she combs my kids' hair. She even do that too rough. Okay, well you dumb illiterate motherfucker. You probably should have observed that bitch before you sat up there and you had fucking kids with her. People don't think. Get themselves in fucked up situations and they expect for other people to feel sorry for them. No. That's a bullshit ass excuse. And for the main squeezes, the main women, gotta step your motherfucking game up too. If you notice in your house that shit is starting to appear, that you know damn well that motherfucking sorry, lazy, cheap motherfucker ain't gonna buy and it appears, where the fuck you think it came from? Use your mind, use your common sense. Think about this shit though. Real shit. Let's talk it up. Let's chop it up for real, for real. If this motherfucker comes with magical cologne or pajamas, underwear, wallet, new belt, because see that shit that the sideline bitch aims to throw off in there. And it's his motherfucking birthday. He done had a whole birthday cake, a whole birthday at his job. And he wants to say colleagues bought that shit. You's a damn fool if you believe it. Promise you. I'm giving a real motherfucking scenario. And the bitch was that stupid to believe that shit. No. Another bitch bought that. Them drawers in that motherfucking gift bag is from his other bitch. That motherfucking cologne off in there is from his other bitch. That shirt is from his other bitch. The motherfucking pajamas is from that other bitch. Colleagues buy shit like fucking agenda nice books or pens or cups, coffee cups, mugs. Motherfucking colleagues ain't buying no goddamn drawers. Main bitches have to be smarter because main females wouldn't get played as long as the game be ran for if they wake up. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them females, a lot of the main ones, they deal with that type of shit knowing that motherfucker's a hoe because they haven't got theyself fully financially established or dependent to where they have to tolerate shit because they got too comfortable. And you then have to depend on a motherfucker to help you financially, and you have to tolerate certain shit because this motherfucker's tools and fuels have become a major part of your income. That's your fault because you shouldn't have never let your independency go. Don't get me wrong. A motherfucking man is supposed to help. He's supposed to love, provide, protect, all that. Yes, that's true. But at the same time, you got to make sure that you bringing your A game to the table too. Because see, that slacking off, that losing that independency is what makes him travel on. He might stay with you, but he's not fully with you because he's still sharing a part of him with another woman. We got to do better. I see it all the time. All parties is at fault. That's how I look at it. It's not just the side bitch. It ain't just that motherfucker in the middle. It's not the main one. All of them is at fault. Because nobody after a whole fucking circle is sitting down, that love triangle bullshit. Nobody's sitting down and discussing the problems out like adults. His motherfucking bullshit, because he's still the number one at fault. Because he wants to have his cake and eat it too. He wants this main bitch. He wants to control her, run her, because he didn't have kids with her. He want her to be his yes sir, no sir. Then he didn't fell in love with this side piece because she ride or die whatever he want. She tries to provide and try to help him and try to sit up there to motivate him and that inspiration that when he go to her, all troubles seems to melt away, and then he be energized and recharged. So when he goes back home, see, that shit needs to come to a halt. That shit needs to quit. Women need to get together and need to start putting these motherfuckers on blast. And I promise they gonna get with it. They end up getting with it because they're doing too much. And it's being tolerated, and it shouldn't be at all. At all. It makes no sense. It's a bunch of shenanigans.